3 years later, I'm back on the Capra, and it's not mine. I borrowed it for the weekend, and I'm glad that I did, because my last experience with the YT Capra, again, back in 2020, wasn't the best. I sold my YT Capra 3 months after buying it. I rode the 2020 Capra. I bought it brand new from YT, and within 3 months I think I sold it, and I'll tell you why I sold it here in a minute. But ever since then, the Capra was redesigned, and I happened to get my hands on one, and this is the 2022 Capra. It is the aluminum version, so I think it's the Core 2. It's obviously not stock. You can tell just by the fork, the shock, and the wheels, as well as the TRP brakes. I loved everything about the bike when I took it down, the descents, downhill, gravity fed trails. It was amazing, and it's still amazing. Just so smooth, incredible. Rock gardens are they just disappear underneath this bike. I borrowed this bike. It's my friend's bike. This would be the setup that I would have. TRP DHR Evo brakes. Love the 38, especially this orange. 1-up bars, Vertex stem, wolf tooth dropper lever, and Kashima coated Fox transfer. The float is working, the X2 I should say, it's working really well. I'd be curious to try other shocks and to try out a coil and see how much different and what difference that would make. GX 1x12 drivetrain. This build's got the Onyx, I think they're the Vespers. Instant engagement, 0 drag, keeps it super quiet. YT really does a good job with this platform in terms of the descending aspect of the ride. Now let's talk about the climb. I didn't mind climbing with it when it was just, you know, a steady climb, because I simply put the shock, the switch into the pedaling position, or what do we call it, lock it out. Can it climb? Now I can tell you right off the bat that it can, if you flip the switch into the climb mode. And then the bike does really well without sinking into its travel. It stays very supportive. This is a size large. I'm 5'9". I don't necessarily know all of the geo numbers by heart, but I can tell you that it feels spot on for my height. And again, in the climb switch, in the climb mode here, with the shock, it does well, right? It's supportive, like I mentioned, and so no concerns there. But now let's talk about why I sold my Capra when I had it 3 years ago. When it came to riding it down trails that were undulating, if I'm pronouncing that correct, where you descended and then you encountered a flat section or a flat segment of that trail, and you needed to get on your pedals to either gain more momentum or maintain the momentum that you had, the bike just wouldn't respond well. It would sink deep into its travel, and it would not reward your efforts. If anything, I felt like it was just draining. Yeah, off the saddle, pedaling, it just wasn't the best. This is where I'm starting to pedal. And you know what? It actually doesn't feel bad. Oh wow, I like it. After today's ride, I am convinced 100% that without a doubt that YT really did an awesome job in fixing that. So still, right, if you got your shock fully open like I did today on the climbs, wouldn't recommend it. I still wouldn't do it. You know, just put it in the pedal mode or the lockout position and get up to the top. If you're gonna descend, just open it up. Except now, it doesn't matter if it's a straight gravity-fed trail from top to bottom where you have to, you know, don't need to pedal, or even if you do need to pedal, it still doesn't matter. The bike responds well. All right, that felt good. I felt like it rewarded me for my efforts, and it's just amazing. Super smooth underneath me. Didn't feel like it lost control. It was just smooth, like just smooth. It did a whole lot of work on my behalf. Obviously that's what it's intended for, right? So it's amazing. Now to answer the question, could this be my only bike? And the answer is yes. Do I want it to be my only bike? The answer is no. I still want a pedal bike, a trail bike like the one that I have, my Norco, but I definitely want to add this bike. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. If you're still watching, subscribe. Consider subscribing. There'll definitely be more content coming your way pretty soon. Thank you for watching. Until next time, ride your own ride, and God bless.